Hello everybody! In today's video, I'm going to piggyback off of my most popular video to date, which was called Why You Should Buy 90% Silver Now. If you don't own any 90% silver, or constitutional or junk silver as it's called, you should stick around and watch this video because I'm going to outline a lot of great reasons why you should buy it and the opportunity at the moment to buy it more cheaply than you've been able to buy it for many months. If you can remember back into the big silver squeeze back in March of 2023, the price on this stuff you see in front of you right now got astronomically high. There were online retailers charging more than $44 an ounce to pick up this stuff. The premiums have come down. It's much cheaper now, much more affordable, and it's still the same silver it was 4 months ago. So if you're curious about what I got sitting in front of me here, you should stick around. We got a great video in store. Hello everyone. Today I'd like to do a short video on one of my favorite ways to invest in silver, and that's buying this stuff right here. Referred to as 90% silver, junk silver, or constitutional silver. It all means the same thing. What they are, they're pre-1965 US coins in the size of a dime or higher, meaning 10-cent coins, 25-cent coins, and 50-cent coins, all minted prior to 1965 in the US, contain 90% silver. Except before the 1840s, they were actually made of 89.42% silver, but that's still pretty close. So one nice thing about buying this is, as I mentioned before, it has silver inside. It's a very cheap way to buy silver. You know, for example, a silver dime today costs around $2. If you're looking to buy some 0.999 fine bullion grade silver, you're not going to find anything for $2, except maybe a 1 gram of silver, but a silver dime has much more silver in it than a gram of silver. So it's a much better value, and it's affordable to many people. Let's say you come into the shop with $10 and you want to buy silver. Well, you can buy 5 silver dimes today and leave with silver in your pocket. Now, if you noticed in my hand here, I do have $1.40 face value. The reason I'm holding that is because in my hand I'm holding 1 ounce of pure 999 silver within this $1.40 face value group of 90% silver coins here. Any combination works. I can toss out a $50, add in a couple of quarters, do that again. I still have 1 ounce of silver here because by weight, the denomination, or I'm sorry, the dollar amount of $1.40 face value will be equal to 1 troy ounce of 999 pure. How do we figure out cost? Well, in my shop, I take spot price, current silver spot price per ounce, plus whatever the premium is right now to purchase this stuff. I check wholesale cost sheets multiple times a day. Sometimes within a day, wholesale prices will change throughout the day. But as I do that, I can formulate my retail price. So I take spot price plus the premium times 0.715, and that number will get us a face value times amount. Why 0.715? That's the industry agreed upon percent that $1 face value of 90% silver coins has in silver. So for each $1 face value, you're going to have approximately 0.715 ounces of silver. So what are some of the pros of buying this 90% silver coinage? Well, low cost per coin, as I've already touched on. For example, you can come in today and buy a silver dime for $2. Quarter is going to cost you $5, and a $50, $10.50. So in relation to times face, as I mentioned before, these are both retail 20 times face value. These are for sale for 21 times face value. Of course, numbers are going to vary. As I mentioned before, wholesale costs and retail costs can fluctuate several times within a day, not just because of spot price, but because of the premiums. So if you're ever in my shop and you ask, well, what's the price of such and such today? Well, I always have to check the silver market because it does fluctuate and it does impact pricing. Another pro of 90% silver coinage is it's real money. If you had to, you could spend this at face value. This is legal tender, a $50. So you could go to your local business and spend this as 50 cents, although you wouldn't want to. And I don't ever envision a scenario where the silver within this coin will be worth less than 50 cents, but it could technically, and then you could still spend this as 50 cents. It's never gonna devalue lower than its face value. One of the biggest reasons that I get customers in the shop buying this 90% coinage, silver coinage, is for bartering. You know, the thought is there that at some point our US dollar is going to collapse. Our nation's finances are in dire straits. I think we're closer than ever to doing a currency reset. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that aren't being reported in the news. Having said that, when that happens, there may be a time where your US dollar that you carry around in your wallet or your purse isn't worth anything. No one's going to accept it in commerce. The nice thing about having silver, or gold as well, is it's real money. It's been real money since ancient times, and you'll be able to use this to buy survival goods, groceries, medicine, shelter, a blanket, really anything. You'll be able to use this to purchase things you need, and those left with only dollars in their pockets aren't going to have any means to purchase goods and services in a time of global crisis. Another advantage of this, buying 90% silver, there is a crossover market between bullion stackers and coin collectors. And what I mean by that, I'll just show you 2 quarters that I happen to see. One of them looks really nice and brand new. One of them, not so great. Well, believe it or not, a coin collector might be interested in both of these. Although you can buy both of these at junk silver price, which basically attaches no collector coin premium. You can buy these for the same price. If a coin collector is looking for a 1957 Washington quarter, they may be willing to pay a premium to fill that hole in their collection, whether it be in their album or their display. And also, this 1964 is a really nice uncirculated Washington quarter. As I was pouring these coins out in the trays for the video today, I keep the coins in little green bins like this in my shop. But as I was pouring them out, I realized I had an entire roll of uncirculated 1964 Washington quarters, which technically do have a bit of an added collector value because of their condition. But because there are 1964s, that is the highest minted year. Well, this is a 1960. It's the highest minted year Washington quarter. So it doesn't have a lot of collector value in high grades. And once I put something in the junk silver bin, I tend to keep it there. So one more thing while we're talking about that, there are advantages to buying the nicest, prettiest, least worn coins when going through junk silver bins at your local coin shop. Why is that? Well, the easiest way for me to tell you is these 2 coins side by side don't have equal amounts of silver. Although they're going to be bought and sold like they do, they don't. Why, you might ask? Well, this quarter on the right is very worn. Silver does wear off while coins are circulated. And if I were to weigh these 2 coins, I guarantee you this coin on the left would weigh more, meaning it technically has more silver by weight than this one right here. So as you're going through the junk silver bins, unless you're looking for collector dates or certain dates to fill holes in collections, I recommend getting the least worn examples possible in order to maximize your weight in silver. One more advantage of owning 90% silver, it's highly recognizable. Because these coins circulated as coinage in the US, they're going to be recognized not just within the US, but globally as well. which gives you better liquidity if you do need to barter or you do need to sell in order to convert it to currency. One con, however, of buying 90% silver is it does cost a little bit more per ounce. As I mentioned before, the premium on $1 face value of 90% silver today is around $4 to $4.50. That's only for 0.715 ounces, as I'd mentioned before, where a silver round or a silver bar, you could buy anywhere between $3 and $4 over spot for a full ounce. So they are currently fractionally more expensive, but in my opinion, the pros far outweigh that one con. And just to give you an idea, at today's market prices on exactly how much silver is in each of these coins, we'll start with the $half. This $half today has $7.58 worth of silver in it, and that's based on a silver spot price of $21 per ounce. A silver quarter, that's going to have $3.79 worth of silver. And a silver dime is going to have $1.52. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe and click that bell notification so you get notifications as we put out new videos. We are going to continue to try to do a couple a week, and we'd love to hear your feedback regarding what you guys want to see. I appreciate all the support of this channel. Thank you and have a great day.